Showrunners Patrick McKay and J.D. Payne confirmed that work on The Rings of Power Season 3 is currently underway, and it's really no surprise the Lord of the Rings show is getting another outing. Although the reception to The Rings of Power is incredibly mixed, the Prime Video series is cementing itself as one of the platform's most successful originals. The Rings of Power Season 2 may have stirred controversy with choices like having Elrond and Galadriel kiss, but its reviews were much stronger than those of the first outing. Despite a viewership decline via Deadline, it also passed an impressive milestone for Prime Video, and this makes The Rings of Power Season 3's confirmation far less surprising. Although the Lord of the Rings show is still receiving heavy criticism, with some claiming it'd be better if it wasn't based on J.R.R. Tolkien's works, it's clearly resonating enough to maintain a regular audience and move forward with its story. At this rate, it could very well fulfill the creator's 5-season plan, even in spite of its viewership dip from Season 1. The Rings of Power Season 3 had to happen after it passed a huge Prime Video milestone. The Lord of the Rings show is among Amazon's best-performing originals. There were concerns over The Rings of Power's future after its Season 2 viewership didn't live up to Season 1's numbers, as Season 2 had accumulated 55 million views ahead of its finale, while Season 1 garnered over 150 million. However, this drop doesn't necessarily mean the show isn't successful. In fact, the Amazon series crossed an impressive milestone that suggests it could be around for a while. Per Amazon, The Lord of the Rings show is among its top 5 best-performing originals thanks to Season 2, sitting alongside hits like The Boys, Reacher, and Fallout, via Variety. Even if The Rings of Power hasn't maintained all of its audience from 2022, that's a significant feat, and with Amazon recognizing The Rings of Power as one of its top original shows, it makes sense that the company is continuing to invest in its future. Judging by Amazon Studios head Jennifer Salk's comments, it sounds like Prime Video is having a solid year when it comes to new releases. The Rings of Power is included in that, and if it continues to garner positive feedback and bring in tens of millions of viewers, the show will likely continue to be renewed. The Rings of Power's success bodes well for the series' 5-season plan. The creators could adapt J.R.R. Tolkien's entire Second Age. Sauron, Charlie Vickers, looking evil before the invasion of Ardar's army to a region in The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power Season 2 Episode 6. McKay and Payne have been vocal about their 5-season plan for The Rings of Power, and if the series remains among Amazon's top-performing originals, it's likely to see that through to fruition. With Season 3 moving forward, the creators are already halfway to bringing the entire Second Age to life on screen. Although another drop in viewership could still derail their plans, The Rings of Power Season 2's reviews suggest it won't happen. Uninterested or skeptical viewers likely abandoned the show after losing interest in Season 1, but those who stuck around through Season 2 are probably more committed. That makes another significant drop less likely. And if The Rings of Power keeps delivering compelling performances and epic battle sequences on par with those in its sophomore season, it could even pick up more viewers heading into its later outings.